Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Elden Ring. In this one, we're going to do a little bit of Arcane scaling versus Faith scaling testing to see which one of these stats is actually a little bit more important, which attribute should we focus on more than the other. So first we're going to start off with testing out my base strength without any leveling up. So I'm just going to put some blood on the sword right here, and let's just see if we can bleed this enemy, how quickly we can bleed enemies. Also, we want to know if the Arcane is scaling with our bleed with our weapon and how much scaling it actually is doing, along with our incantations on Arcane. So right now I'm using Swarm of Flies, and I want to know if Swarm of Flies is actually going to increase with the Arcane scaling, if the bleed damage will increase, if anything will increase, you know. So we're going to do this. So I'm doing this base stats, alright, with the stats I already showed you, and then we're going to go over here, level up, pump a little bit into Arcane first, and come back out and see if I feel a little bit stronger, if I see any difference. So let's go ahead, level up Arcane just a little bit. So right there, my Arcane is 29, and let's take it up about 5 points to 34. Alright, that should be a noticeable difference. Okay, so let's back out. Let's confirm it. Now, I'm going to do the same strategy. I'm going to walk up, and I'm going to slice this enemy to the right with a sword. And I want to see if my bleed damage is increased based off of Arcane scaling. Let's see if I can get a little bit more damage done. Now, to me, that looks pretty much the same. Maybe 5 points isn't enough to make a noticeable difference right there, but it looked pretty much the same. Let's test out the Swarm of Flies and see how much blood loss they create. Now, here on the Swarm of Flies, it does seem to be a bit stronger whenever the bleed takes effect. You will notice that I killed an enemy just slightly quicker than I did the first time. He's not getting, you know, as close to me, so he didn't make it to me, and I didn't have to use as many incantations as well. So it was slightly stronger, but we got to keep in mind that if we're not leveling up something at the largest percentage gap, or just a larger percentage gap than that, than 5 points, then we may not notice too much of a difference, especially at our level right here. We're now level 125, between 125 26. We're pushing a very high level right here. So I'm gonna go back now after upping my faith about 5 points as well. So we just pumped 5 points into our attribute faith, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the blood loss, even though I know this doesn't make a difference right here on my blood loss sword, but same strategy. Let's keep it going. All right, right there, that's the same as before. But now we really want to see if Swarm of Flies is actually any stronger versus it being stronger with the 5 points we put into Arcane. So we put 5 into Faith, 5 into Arcane. Let's see if this one is a noticeable difference, more so than pumping up our Arcane by 5. And if you ask me, I didn't notice too much of a difference by upping our Faith. I feel like Arcane is the way to go right now. Alright, so I think I'm going to focus more on upping the Arcane because I noticed a larger difference there. But let me know what you guys think down below. Alright, peace.